What's up, guys? Welcome to Run It Back with Blair Bomber. I'm Blair Bomber, and your boy is kind of feeling himself because he got a new order from Nike. And I spent too much money. Dude, but I need a little bit of drip. You look good. You feel good. You feel good. You play good. No one's going to ever pay you, Blair, because there's no money in podcasting for a guy like you. And that's okay. So I just walk around feeling good all the time. Oops. Oh, I got to feel bad for feeling good because I look so fucking good all the time? No. I mean, I shouldn't have bought some of the stuff that I bought, but this shirt, kind of sexy. And I'm also doing that thing where I justify buying things I don't need by saying I need them for work. Like, because the gym I work at, we're sponsored by Nike, so I can pretty much wear any of my Nike shit at work. And I'm at work a bunch. So I'm like, well, I needed to get those new track pants, those new Nike running pants for $95. I needed to have those. So I can wear them at work, and then I can also wear them outside of work. And they're going to pay themselves off here in the next, 6 to 8 months. And it'll be right back in the black for your boy. Or if I buy like a nice shirt, I'm like, well, I can wear that on stage. I'll wear it on stage. I've done one show in a year, but I can wear it on stage. It's cool, man. It's cool. Hey guys, it's cool. So don't you worry about me. I've got it covered. I don't know, man. I just, who cares? We're going to die. You are going to die. And you know what you're not going to remember right before you die? That shirt you didn't buy. But if you did buy that shirt and you loved it and you wore it out and it was part of your collection of things you'd want to almost save in a fire, and maybe it even got you laid one day. One day, that shirt was so dope, it was a talking point to a little piece of ass. And then you smash because of that. And then you smash potatoes, man. Do you know how good you're going to feel in your deathbed thinking back man, I fucked that girl in her mouth because of that shirt. I mean, that's very indirect. I mean, that's really not going to be the reason you fucked that girl. But I think it is important to have that thought as opposed to just buy it. You're going to make more. You're going to make more money. You're going to make more money, dude. You're going to. So if you're going to sit there and think that, oh no, it's my money days are gone. No, they're not. You're going to make more money unless you're a cripple. And then at that point, you just got to get a webcam and eat food, and hopefully someone will like that. And you got to be a hot girl. You got to be a hot crippled girl who's eating food and talking out of her talking with her cheek. Somebody's into that, right? There's got to be guys. Are there guys that are into girls in wheelchairs? I mean, there's got to be, right? There's got to be. There's no way. Right? Am I crazy? Just tell me if I'm crazy. Nah, I think we already know the answer to that one. Anyway, dude, how are you guys doing? I want you guys to know, pretty much the only reason I'm doing this episode right now is because somebody hit me up hey, where's my free content on Friday? I was like, fuck! Did not think anybody was listening when I said pod was going to come out on Mondays and Fridays. Fucking Eric. Fucking Eric. Anybody that has an abbreviation for their first name, into two, it's EJ, it's JJ, it's BJ. It's shut up, dude. Your first name is basic as shit, and your middle name is just as stupid. Okay? Just get a better name. Just change your name to Leandre. Leandre's a good name. You can go by Lee. Lee's better than EJ, you son of a bitch. I'm kidding. And what's important about that joke is he knows that I'm kidding. Imagine if you're just some guy listening to this and you think I'm talking about you, your name's Eric Johnson. Eric Johnson. Is that Johnson and Johnson? And you're one of those guys. And you're like, man, I think it's fucked up that he tried to call my name, man. My parents named me this. And they took it seriously. Oh, God, imagine being that guy. Imagine being the kind of guy that takes stuff seriously. Fucking kill me. Kill me. I'm also in this new, I'm in this new job, and I'm in a new city, and I'm really having to temper who I am as a person. Because when I make jokes, they don't know, they haven't signed this social contract yet to talk to me. It's something you have to understand that there's a certain way that I'm going to speak at some point. And you gotta kind of understand. I mean, I hope I get them to understand before anything ever happens. That's all mostly just jokes. It's 99% just, I'm just kidding. I don't really care. I don't care about you. I don't care about your cousin in a wheelchair. And, I don't care about guys that abbreviate their name with 2 letters. I don't care. And it's not a hateful thing. I'm not saying that to be like, fuck you and your fucking stupid shit. It's like, nah, it just means nothing to me and it'll never affect how I make decisions throughout my day. Is that mean? That might have been mean. That might have been a little mean. Okay, but you guys get it. Dude, speaking of people that can't take jokes, I know it's a bad habit. I know it's a bad habit to read YouTube comments, but the YouTube algorithm has been just pumping my shit out. I don't know what is going on here, but I gotta fix this fucking camera. God damn it. You motherfucking idiot fuck camera. There we go. Is that better? Or is that... No, now it's cut off more. There we go. We good? Literally nothing changed. Nothing happened. I just stopped in the middle of a thought to adjust the camera, moved it 4 inches one way, was like, that doesn't look good, and then moved it 4 inches back the other way, which means I didn't even fucking move it. Blair, did you just say fucking at the end of that? Yeah, I did, dude. Yeah, I did. Bonnie's not a big fan. Also, shout out Bonnie. Bonnie texted me today. Bonnie goes, did I see Christmas lights hanging up next to that quilt? It's like, Mom, I hate that you're asking a question that you know the answer to. And I already know what your follow-up question is going to be, because it's not going to be a question. You're going to say, don't leave those lights on. They will burn holes in the quilt. Mom, I fucking know. I mean, I thought about it, but I've definitely left these on too long. So she had a point. Mom had a point. Bonnie came through with some good knowledge there. And don't get mad when you hear that, Bonnie. I came out a little bit aggressive, but I want you to know that at the end of the day, I'm team you. Because you did, push your boy into this world. And that's okay. That's how moms work. If you guys didn't know. But look, back to the YouTube comments, dude. Some of them are getting crazy. Like most of them are pretty positive. Like, a lot of them are just dudes saying like, oh, this is so funny. Oh, you're the funniest guy I've ever seen in my entire life. Oh my God, if I laugh any harder, I'm gonna have to kill myself. There's a lot of that. There's a lot of that last part. A lot of, I'm so laughing, I wish I was dead. But every now and then, there are guys that come through and they are arguing. Well, first of all, they either don't get that it's a joke, which is crazy to me. That you can be doing stand-up, tell a joke, people will laugh. You can hear the laughs. Like, it's like they're right there. Like, the laughs are like kind of the most important part. And then they'll be like, nah, dude, I don't agree with this guy. I don't agree with this guy at all. Like, I was just like out on a street corner saying, burn the Jews. Like, what? Like, I don't agree with this guy. He's saying we should kill minorities. We should stop him. It's like, yeah, if you're alone on a street corner and you have a sign that you wrote on cardboard and it's calling for the demise of a certain group of people, then yeah, I think maybe we should stop that guy, maybe disagree with him. But the guy who's clearly kidding, we're gonna try and fight that guy. It's just some people. And then there are the ones that it's a little bit more forgivable, I think, when people watch the podcast clips and they're like, no, man, it's fucked up, because they think that because I'm talking alone, that these are my actual thoughts, right? They don't understand this is like, it is my thoughts, but they're also, it's kind of for a dramatic effect. I am doing this for a certain reason. So there's like the one that's kind of gotten crazy is the handling white supremacy clip. If you haven't checked it out, just fucking check it out. It's on there. It's on YouTube. Go find it. It's pretty funny. But I basically just say white supremacists, we should just frag them. We should just throw a grenade and get them all together, pretend there's like a Kenny Chesney concert, and then just throw multiple frag grenades and then just watch them all die. And hopefully those guys would get the point that they're like, hey man, I don't think it's cool that you are calling for the murder of other people. It's like, dude, do you really think that I am just gonna go to a rally of white people. And first of all, where am I gonna find a grenade? I'm gonna just go and get grenades somehow. I'm just gonna have access to those because those are easy to buy. You can go to Walmart and buy just a bunch of grenades, like a 6-pack of grenades. Cheap, dude. It's like less than beer. You just go grab one of those, get a whole pack, and just go throw them in a crowd to prove a point. It's like, hey guys, are you guys white supremacists? Yeah. Shit. Okay. Well, this is super awkward because I have like 6 grenades, and you guys said you were, you said you hate people of color. So I think I'm gonna, fuck. Ugh, my hands are tied. I gotta throw these grenades at you guys now because I said it on a podcast. So guys, my bad. The YouTube comments, they tried to stop me. They tried to tell me it was a bad idea. But I'm just compelled to whatever I say on here to then go and do in real life, no matter how absurd or clearly in the vein of a funny, of a like, I'm just kidding. We don't want to hurt anybody. But those guys should get fucked in their ass repeatedly for the rest of their life in prison by a guy who looks like a young Magic Johnson. That's what I think should happen to white supremacists. Is that better? How about this? Let's not murder anybody, okay? Let's say I adhere to the advice I got from Klansman2275, where's my hood, at gmail.com, right? Let's say I listen to what that guy had to say. I don't think you should ever kill anybody. All right, fair. I take back the grenade. I'll take it back. Here, give it to me. No grenades. No death. But instead, if you're a white supremacist, we just throw you in prison with a bunch of dudes that look like Terry Crews. And maybe Terry Crews is a little bit promiscuous. Maybe Terry Crews is like, hey, guys, you're here. I'm here. I'm going to need to split you in two with my massive hammer dong. Is that cool? I got a hammer dong. So I'm gonna need to fuck you guys up for no less than 10 to 15 years, not minutes, years. Cool? Would that have been more well received, do you think, in the comments on YouTube? If I just made it all about like guys, no more violence. But I do think it'd be cool if white supremacists were just sexually assaulted by just a gang of men in prison. Is that better? Fucking idiot. They're just, who cares? Fucking moron. And you know what's weird about people? I guess it's not weird, but like, how often are you ever in the same room of people that you genuinely hate? Like, say you're a person who hated people who wear only pink sashes. Rainbow sashes. I'll say rainbow sashes. Say you love straight. Say you're a guy. Say you're a gay guy. And you're like, I hate rainbow sashes. I don't want to be around any of those guys. And then you're like, how often are you going to be around those guys other than Pride Month in Chicago? Actually, probably all the time. Now that I think about it, you probably those guys all the time. Okay, bad example. Let's start again. Say you're a guy who hates people that have 3 arms. How often do you think you're going to find yourself just surrounded by people with a 3rd arm? Probably not that often. So it's probably easier to say you hate those people because they're not even in reality at all. And yeah, this is losing steam very fast. What's my point? Don't know. All I know is fuck those guys on YouTube, dude. Who cares? It's YouTube. It's not real. Dude, actually, I just got a YouTube comment just now. It says simp. Do we know what simp is? Does anybody know what this is? What's it mean if you're a simp? Are we going to find out together? I've seen it used, but I've done 0 research on it. Wow. Dude, 2 days ago, some guy, his name is Pi, and he says, this is a joke that I have about judging 10s. Like, you shouldn't judge 10s. Like, judging celebrities like they're not 10s. It's a good bit. It's on YouTube. Check it out. Got a lot of great content, guys. Go check it out. And this guy says, no one is a 10. If you rate someone a 10, you are wrong. But if the scale is 1 to 10, how are we going to know? How do we get to a 10 if If I say someone's a 10, I'm wrong? If I think someone is the hottest woman of all time, I can't say she's a 10. I think she's a 9.9. Is that what you're saying? Pie? Ugh. Why do I... It's like... I love just like liking people's stuff. Like if someone comments something like... Some guy wrote this long thing about why the ball joke wasn't funny. He's like, this is lame, fucking lame-o loser. The joke structure, blah, blah. And I just like... What do you want me to do? It's over. People that comment on a stand-up clip, it's like, I can't go back and change it. It already happened. It's done. What do you want me to do? Oh, no, take it down. Guys, the comments said that they didn't get it, so I better fucking get rid of it. Shit. One guy didn't get it. Fuck. 500,000 people saw it, but one guy did not get it. I gotta stop. I gotta stop doing that. Yeah. It's like, imagine if Picasso was just like hovering around all his paintings, and then he just waited for one guy to be like, I don't see it. And then he just lit it on fire. Oh, like, you don't get it? Fred? Okay, Fred. Sorry. Get rid of it. Shit is so stupid. People are genuinely retarded. Blair, I don't like that you use that as a slur. Yeah, we're all bummed out about your cousin, okay? I'm sure he was a nice guy. But maybe he shouldn't have followed that ball of yarn onto those train tracks. We miss him. He'll be back. He won't. Retards go to hell. That's what the Bible says. Imagine caring enough to hear me say anything on here and let it affect your mood. That's unbelievable. Unless I'm talking about you specifically. Like earlier, I was talking about a guy named EJ, and I was shitting on him. But he knows I love him. We've played soccer together when we were 8. So he knows I'm kidding. So, and it's a sign, it's how I show affection. It's like, hey man, I think you're great. Now let me shit on your fucking stupid ass name. The same way that you can shit on my name, or me being bald, or me being, having a slightly above average cock that makes most women go, oh. I was like, hold on, did you say or did you say Was it or We'll never know. Unless you're a girl who lets me shove it in you. Let me mush it in you. Let me mush it around a little bit. Let it splash around in the shallow end. See how it feels. All right, dude. But I am... Okay. Here's what I wanted to say. I do think that I'm at the point in my life where all my friends are doing big things, like big commitment things. Getting engaged, getting married, remaining married, getting pregnant, actually having multiple kids. They're doing those things. And when they do that, I think it's my job to then go and do something ignorant as fuck. Like something that I know I shouldn't probably do. I mean, not crazy. Like I'm not gonna go drink and drive or go like light myself on fire, in a town square. But I do think that the times where I'm like, maybe I shouldn't do that. Maybe I should just stay in tonight. I think that's when I need to go out and do something because my friends have nothing. They're dying. My friends are genuinely dying by making more people, which is great. Look, you're making a kid. That's awesome. That's your days of doing blow are probably done. And your days of doing blow off of a dirty key held by a redneck with a mullet are for sure behind you. Like mine I probably have at least 10 to 15 more instances where I will do that exact thing I just said. I'll probably do that tonight, if I'm being honest. But I think that I think it's important that I do this because your friends, whether they like to admit it or not, they can look down on your decisions that are kind of wild, but they kind of love that you're doing that. They love it. They respect you for it. They're like, man, I'm glad Blair's out there just dating strippers, taking them on dinners and treating them like women. Hey man, I got nothing but love for strippers. If you're a stripper, even if you're someone who strips on the side, fuck yeah. You do that. That's a job. No shame. Now, are you blowing people? That's a little bit... I'm not going to judge if you blow people. if you're blowing them for money as like a side hustle of your side hustle, is that a thing? I'm sure strippers will just blow people, right? Like if there's like a guy's like, hey, here's 10 grand, just finish the job. You got to take that 10 grand, right? Like whose principles are so good with, they're like, I'm going to shake my pussy in front of 1,000 people's faces for a decent amount of money. But the second one guy wants me to gobble his cock, draw in the line, guys. Draw in the line. There's lines in the sand. That's what I'm trying to say is. And my line keeps moving. Every time one of my boys is like, we're pregnant, I'm like, fuck, I have to go shove it in a girl's ass without a condom. By the way, no one has anal with a fucking condom on. Are you kidding me? You kidding me? Like if you're going to, like, who's out there hooking up and they're just doing nasty shit and he's about to put it in her ass? He's like, hold on, let me put a condom on. I want to be safe. It's like, dude, you've already decided that safety is... Training wheels are off. Helmet is left inside, dude. You are going down the hill doing 80 and you got the speed wobble. That's just where you're at. There's no recourse. Just head for, you're doing a header. And at that point, your only option is really just to go faster. Because if you try and slow down and brake, you will die. You know what they say? You know what the smartest person in my life said to me once? He goes, straight gear, steel frame. No brakes. Can't stop. Don't want to. Dude, tell me you guys saw Premium Rush. Tell me you saw that. It is the best, worst movie ever. Joseph Gordon-Levitt, he's a bike messenger in New York. And his whole thing is I don't have brakes on the bike. I just go as fast as I possibly can. Because if I slow down, then I'll die. Which seems... not true. But yeah, my boys, I'm gonna do wild shit. Not all the time, but when given the opportunity to act out a little bit, to act up, to get a little bit silly, let's go. Let's do it. I'm in. I gotta do it for the boys. I've got no choice. Because your kid's coming soon. And all right, that's it. I got to go. By the way, I'm going to a show right now. I'm going to do a show. And I'll recap this tomorrow with my boy Dean. It's his show. I got Dean with the mole. He's the guy that threw cocaine in my face. I'm going to do a show. And apparently, it's like a 5-hour thing. There's a beer crawl, pub crawl. Beer crawl? There's a pub crawl up at this small town north of Austin. And they are just dressing up in like ballroom gowns. And they're going from bar to bar. And they're just going to put comics. We're just going to stand in the room as people are coming in and out. And we're just going to do crowd work and talk to them. Which is like the equivalency of like of a homeless guy just yelling at you on the street. Like, hey, what are you wearing? Let me tell you why it's gay. I'm an idiot. All right, dude, we did it. This will probably come out tomorrow morning. Shut up. Sorry, Eric. It won't come out tonight. Tonight's Friday. Saturday. Today's Saturday. Come out on Sunday. All right. Love you guys. Mwah.